40 years ago, the North Campus symbolized UB's dreams for the future. Today, it's a rich academic community of 28,000 people. But despite its size and assets, this campus lacks the vitality of other great universities. The master plan envisions a place that's more beautiful and more lovable. It infuses new life in buildings and gathering spots, and creates a campus with character.
It also means programming new facilities like a conference center and hotel, like alumni facilities, like faculty clubs that contribute to that vital intellectual community that makes a great university more competitive.
A campus main street filled with places to shop and eat will link student housing to the academic spine. A new field house will help recruit and train top athletes. And new buildings will house thousands of new students and allow programs like management and engineering to grow.
Our plan right now for the engineering school is to grow on average 5% per year in both students, size, facilities, space, and faculty. That's a modest number, but when you expand it out to 2020, that means we're going to double in size.
At great universities, learning happens everywhere. So as UB creates better, more flexible classrooms, it's also designing new, informal spaces where people can gather and ideas can flourish.
The idea here is wonderful because it's whole. It's a whole learning environment. It's not just the classroom, it's not just the moment of teaching, but it's the environment.
Outdoors, the master plan will repair and enhance the natural landscape around North Campus. And the lake will become a hub of year-round activity. It will be used for skating and boating, and bordered by trails, a lakefront fitness center, and a recreational lawn called the Oval.
When students visit a campus, I think they're looking for that spirit. They look for a campus that's well cared for. They look for one that provides that sense of community.
An expanded daycare center opened this year to serve UB families. A new roundabout at Lee Road and Audubon Parkway is part of efforts to create better and safer roadways and promote options like biking and walking. And the master plan supports the idea of an extended metro rail system, linking all three campuses with the region.
I think if we can get the population, the community engaged with the university in all areas, from UB Division I athletics to the arts and culture to the environment, we'll see that it will really, really identify Amherst and Buffalo, New York as a college town.
With its elegant architecture and wide lawns, the South Campus is a legacy of architect E.B. Green. But its original luster and life have diminished since UB moved to Amherst in the 1970s.
The South Campus is a meaningful place for many, many of our alums, many students today. And we really saw, I think, a new future for the South Campus in terms of the types of programs we could bring to it. And also, I think, putting the South Campus in a better relationship to its surrounding community.
The university is investing in buildings and infrastructure to prepare this campus as a home for UB's professional schools. Over time, as the health sciences move downtown, the schools of law, education, and social work will take their places and join architecture and planning.
A move like this will again make us more visible, more accessible, and not so much just because we need it, but because the public needs to have access to the resources that we provide.
While that vision unfolds, the pharmacy school will move into John Kapoor Hall, a creative reuse of an existing building, and historic Wendy Hall has been renovated to serve the School of Nursing.
We'll see a new professional education center, a new law school. We will be demolishing those buildings that have outlived their useful life and restoring the campus greens and quads to the condition that E.B. Green originally intended.
Work on Harriman Quad is well underway. It will have a sunny central plaza and be a model of sustainable landscaping. Abbott Hall will be the new heart of campus, a place for traditional research, as well as a 21st century library, a cafe, and terrace. With its original escarpment revealed, new trees and ponds, the Main Street lawn will be a natural gathering space. And a new loop road and a redesigned transit pavilion will make it easier for everyone to visit and enjoy a revitalized South Campus.
It's key that the University of Buffalo and the residents of Western New York work together on these concerted efforts because we're important to each other. Together, we build a stronger Western New York. We build a stronger University Heights neighborhood.
UB has its roots as a medical school in downtown Buffalo, and a third UB campus will return the university to the urban core. It's a strategy for excellence in the health sciences, to create collaboration among the 5 schools, and richer engagement with our partners on the Buffalo Niagara Medical Campus.
The project that's underway now between Kaleida and UB, which is close to $300 million, is probably the largest project the city of Buffalo has seen. And then when you start implementing the UB 2020 plan with all the different allied health schools, medical school, nursing, I think that only strengthens the city center.
The construction of the Kaleida UB Tower is a pioneering effort. It will create a facility where doctors and researchers work together to explore the causes and treatment of vascular disease, care for patients, and spin off new biotechnology companies. It's a milestone in the UB 2020 vision to advance the knowledge economy of Western New York.
It's an engine that's there and happening. It's not pie in the sky. It's not wishful thinking. This is something Western New York can build on, indeed something that Western New York needs to build on.
A new UB campus with 14,000 students, faculty, and staff will transform downtown Buffalo and help rejuvenate surrounding neighborhoods.
It starts to put together a critical mass that us as developers have been looking for a long time to bring the services that people so desperately want, grocery stores, service-oriented shopping, all of the things that people in other cities have grown to appreciate as part of their downtown core.
UB's outreach to the community will also grow. At its renovated downtown gateway and at a new educational opportunity center, offering academic and job training for urban residents. To complete this major expansion, the university will construct more than 4 million square feet of new space. But for now, the physical plan for downtown is flexible and still evolving.
There's many ways to imagine the shape of this new campus, and many circumstances will direct the exact form it takes. What's important to recognize is that we're committed to the move and to the possibilities it represents for the city of Buffalo. We can do this.
UB's master plan creates 3 compelling learning environments that span the heart of the region. Together, they comprise one university that's more memorable, more innovative, and more competitive.